Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I've been really digging everyone's bag collection video again recently. That's what I would like to watch when I am doing chores or do dishes every evening. So thought to do the same video. I haven't done a bag collection kind of a video in several years at this point. And that's because I really felt like my bag collection kept changing. There's no point of me doing a collection video, talk to you guys about all these bags that I have, but then for me to turn around and change the collection. But now I'm at the point where I feel like my bag collection feels pretty steady. I am looking to add maybe 2 more next year, but I think for this year for sure, I'm done. So I wanted to take the time today and show you guys all the luxury bags and some of the contemporary, more affordable options that I have in my collection. So hope you guys also enjoy watching the bag collection videos because I certainly do. So I won't go in a particular order or anything, but maybe I'll group the designers together. The first bag I want to get off the table and I can just lay it down because that's how I store it. It is the most precious bag that I have, probably the most delicate one that I have as well. I do baby it a little bit because it took me a long time to finally find one that I love, and I have no intention of selling this ever in my life. And that's the Chanel Classic Medium Flap and the chevron quilting. This is very, very vintage. I don't think I've ever done a video on this on YouTube, but I did share I think shorts or the short form of me unboxing this. This is from the Real. Came kind of not destroyed, but it was in a poor condition. So since then I've steamed the bag to get all the indentations out. I have conditioned the bag many times, including today. Because this is extremely vintage, this does have the 24 karat gold plated hardware. This bag is from, I think, it gives you the year range, so it's from 1989 through 91. Unsure exactly of when, but I was born in 1990, so this bag is basically as old as I am, or maybe older than me. And I think for that condition, it's really good. I used to own the jumbo and the single flap, but I ended up selling that one because, first of all, I've always wanted the lambskin and the gold hardware combination. And I think I kind of settled for the jumbo that comes in the caviar leather and the silver hardware. Now, I still stand by what I said. It's a great bag. Looks really good on me proportion-wise because I'm fairly tall. I'm 5'7". I'm size 8 to 10. But I think because it was in silver hardware and it was bigger, it gave more of a casual vibe. But I'm not a kind of person who likes to carry a Chanel for everyday purpose. So I wanted my Chanel to be more of a special occasion bag, which is where this comes in. Looks a lot more luxurious and feels a lot more luxurious than the caviar leather one that I had. So I ended up selling that one earlier this year as well on eBay. Ended up buying this one instead. I absolutely love this. Took this to New York City. It surprisingly holds a decent amount for how small this bag is, and it has a double flap too. But I was able to basically put everything in here but my phone, but because I needed my phone so often, I kept carrying it in my back pocket or my front pocket. And this held everything else, like wallet, hand sanitizer, tissues, lip products, little compact mirror, hand cream, little bit of candy, gum, little things that I needed for everyday, day-to-day kind of thing that I needed while I was visiting New York City. So it definitely fits enough for me. So I take back all the things I said about the medium size. This is still really great. Excited to have this in my collection. And I really think this is the bag that I'll be reaching for a lot when I go out and for a special occasion. Okay, so that was the most delicate bag that I have. Everything else I have a lot more durable, so I won't be holding it so carefully and things like that. And they just kind of stand currently on my dresser. So these are not in the dust bag. The Chanel is the only one that goes in the dust bag and kind of lays down all pretty and all that stuff, but everything else just kind of gets loved and used all the same. So next one, I will go to Celine because I have 3 bags from Celine. And all the other brands I either have one of or a 2 of. So it's rare for me to own so many bags from one designer, but I just really have come to like Celine, especially the old Celine designs a lot. So I may still end up adding a couple more over the years, next couple years, but nothing that's urgent. So I will go to the oldest bag that I have owned for, I think, almost 2 years, year and a half now. It's the Celine Ava bag. This really is in a excellent condition, although I've used this a lot. It doesn't fit a lot, but because it has the tan leather and the kind of dark black canvas, I just really love the color combination. It just goes so well with all of anything I ever wear. So that's why I ended up reaching for this so much, although it fits little. It'll still fit your phone, small wallets, your keys, maybe a lipstick, hand sanitizer, kind of things like that. But it really is too small for me. So I will keep this because I do really enjoy the aesthetic of this and the style of this and the colors, like everything, all of those above. So this will stay in my collection, and I'll probably use it more casually or during summer when I don't feel like carrying a big bag. I think that it's perfect for that occasion. And Celine canvas is like indestructible and super duper sturdy. It's a lot thicker and more durable from compared to like the Louis Vuitton canvas that's new, like a newer canvas now. So I really do enjoy it. This really looks like good as new. Can't really tell anything is like worn or like anything like that. All the leather looks good. The glazing looks good. Hardware looks good. And this has gotten like really good amount of use out of it. So I still enjoy this a lot. And then switching up a little bit from canvas to the leather bags I have from Celine. This is the Celine 16 in a small size. I've already done a review of this one separately, pretty recently also. So I'll link that up above, down below for you guys to see it. And like almost all the bags that I have here, I have dedicated kind of reviews on them. So I'll link them all down below for you guys to watch. So this is the small size in the black satinated calfskin. People, I think, are afraid of the smooth leathers, but this does have a little bit of finish on it. So it's not like you touch it and it'll scratch. Like I'm going over it with my nails and nothing happens. It's different from the box leather that the Celine used for their classic bags. It's like the classic box is what they call it. This does have a finish. So it is a lot more durable than the box leather. So I wouldn't worry too much about it unless you're really, really rough with your bags. And like, once again, I'm scratching it with my nails and nothing is happening. So still pretty sturdy in my opinion. Their hardware looks still all pretty good. There's some scratches and everything on it, but it's meant to be used, right? So I expect that. What I really like about this bag is that it is leather lined with softer leather too. So that's the strap that I have here. And it surprisingly fits a decent amount. So like I take this for work because I go into the office once a week-ish now. So I take this into work often. Doesn't have a huge branding or logo because it's black, goes with everything that I wear. Usually wear black shoes to the office, so perfect for that. It does come with a non-adjustable but removable strap that hits the right length for me, crossbody and long shoulder. So been really loving this. Also comes with feet. I got mine not at a retail price. I got mine from Joma Shop for like 40% off, something like that. So I got it at a really good price point. I think these are also pretty easy to find on the pre-loved market. So if you're on the lookout, I would say look in the secondhand market. All right, and then the last bag I have from Celine. I have done a review on this as well, pretty thorough one. So I'll link that down below for you to watch. This is the micro belt bag. Never understood the hype of this when they were like super duper popular, but now that I have it, I really love it. Carry this to the office this week. Doesn't have feet, has like a really long shoulder strap that you basically wear it as like a crossbody. I only wear it a crossbody if I have to. Reason why I love this so much is because of the color and the capacity, but it is quite heavy. So I don't think I want to wear this as like everyday bag because it is quite heavy. but for the aesthetic of it, I am okay with how much this bag weighs, and it does fit a lot in it. So like I am really loving this bag. I do have a organizer from Samorga in here that matches the interior just to protect the suede interior lining. And yeah, I've been really enjoying this one. Probably super duper late on the belt bag hype train, if there's any hype still left on this one. But I'm glad I got the micro because I feel like nano would have looked too small on me. Micro is the right size for what I need and how it looks on me. Okay, so the next one, I have two bags from Louis Vuitton. I will share the bag that I have had for longer. This is the Petite Noe. I've done a recent video on it because there was someone who reached out to me and asked if I was still loving this. I do. It's just that now I have a similar bag that kind of competes with this, but just the combination of the patina'd vachetta with the Louis Vuitton canvas, I just feel like it's such a beautiful, like delicious brown combination that I know I'm gonna crave when we get into the fall winter season. So this is staying, not going anywhere. I love that it's open bucket bag style, super easy to reach in and out. Gives you plenty of room to just stick things in there. I'm able to fit everything that my kids want me to hold on to along with my essentials. So this is really great. The only complaint, if you will, but they are the main features of the bag, is the open top, because my stuff keeps falling out whenever I bend down to grab my kids, but that's not the bag's fault, that's my fault. The stage of life I'm in, and how wide the base is. So let me just show you. This bag, I might need to scoot the phone out, or maybe I'll scoot back. This bag is wide, so when I wear it, it still fits comfortably, but as you can see, because the base is quite wide, it sticks out against your body a little bit, so just know that going into it. But because of the kind of sturdy bottom, you really feel like you're able to support the weight that goes on your bag. So I think this is a great option if you like the bucket bag style or hobo bag style. Still have this in my collection, and I've had this for 3.5 years, I think, at this point. Gets consistent units out of it because of functionality and because of the beautiful like vachetta combination along with the monogram canvas. All right, next bag I have from Louis Vuitton. This is a discontinued piece. I think I bought it from Japanese reseller, Hong Kong, one of those from eBay. It's the Speedy 25, the classic Speedy 25, not bandolier. This is what it all started for me. I didn't even know this is the bag that started it all for me. But this is the bag that I remember, as long as I can remember. First bag I kind of had my eyes on. It took me this long to add it to my collection after it was discontinued. But yeah, this is vintage. I think it's 14, 15 years old. So not super duper vintage like my Chanel, but it has aged. But I'm glad that I have this one and the vintage style because the canvas is a lot sturdier, holds its shape a little bit better. And the vachetta isn't in like a terrible condition either. Has some staining and darkening, of course, just the characteristics of vachetta. It's clean inside out. So glad I added this one finally. Not a bag that I reach for a ton because it's like top handle handheld bag. Just not really a bag that I can carry all the time with the two little kids I have. So not the most practical, but in terms of just like me carrying my stuff in it, it fits a ton because it's a bowling bag style. Really, really do love it. If you have been thinking about adding a Speedy to your collection, unless you like to carry a ton with you, Speedy 25 is probably big enough because originally I thought I was gonna get the 30 and 30 just looked, even on me, looked way too big. So Speedy 25 from Louis Vuitton in the monogram canvas. Love this. It's been the bag that I've wanted for years. Didn't even know until it was discontinued. It made me really, really sad, but doesn't matter because I have it in my collection finally. Okay, next I will go to the bags that I have one from specific brand. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 bags in this criteria. We'll go with the most casual one. So this is a Dragon Diffusion bag. Took me a couple of years for me to settle on this one. Not a bag, of course, I reach for all the time. This, as you can see, is a top handle bag, but this, I think the style is called Triple Jump Small. There are, I think, styles of this now that's in smaller, maybe like the mini size. If you're more petite, maybe that's the bag you want to go for, but I just love how much this fits. Like, I can fit probably as much stuff in here as I can in Speedy, but except it's an open top, so I can just stack it up. And because this wasn't expensive and just aware of the specific type of leather that's used here, I would use this by the beach, by the pool. Don't have to worry as much about getting sand in it because it's weaved, so all the sand, I think, eventually falls out. So a bag, the only like truly tan color bag that I have that I'm looking forward to using every summer. I really, really like the look of this. So yeah, I'm glad I finally settled for a style that I really like and that works for my lifestyle. All right, next one I will show. This has been my daily bag for, I don't know, months, ever since I got it. Finally decided to put this down because I wanted something bigger going into fall and winter season. This is the Row Small Park Tote. There's another style that has kind of like the one strap on it, but this is the one that comes with a crossbody strap that's way too long. Has a organizer in here by Fendi Project. I do have a code with them, so I'll link that down below. Their organizer is really, really soft and it molds as you kind of squish the bag. So I really like this organizer because a lot of the felt organizers I feel like they're too big and bulky, but this doesn't take as much room, which is perfect for a little bag like this. I've been using this basically every day because it's carefree, black leather, has a finish on it too, and crossbody, so I can be hands-free. So there's no way any bag can beat this in terms of usability. For any bag really my collection can't compete with. But I finally decided that I wanted to put this down because I've been using it every day for months. And I have a couple other bags that are bigger that I kind of want to rotate and use more of now. I'm in more of the big bag kind of mood at the moment as we go into cooler weather. But this bag really has seen things. And for how much I paid for from Fashion File, I think I paid $1,100. Like, it's been worth my money. A lot of people who don't get really the point of the Row, if you will. I have some friends who just really don't understand. Their leather quality is just superior compared to most luxury designer bags I've had. Because I do have a couple other bags that are also really well made, but in terms of like the lived in soft gorgeous leather look, I think the Row takes the cake. Love it. Do I see myself adding a couple more pieces from the Row? At the moment there's like one or two small bags from the Row that I may add next year, but not anything that's trendy. So like the Margot bag, no. The Park Tote in the bigger sizes, also no. Just not really something that I'm looking for. But this one has worked really, really well for my lifestyle. Fits basically everything I need for like the true essentials for the day. And I love that it comes with a crossbody strap. So perfect fit for my current lifestyle. Okay, and then the next one is the Fendi Mini Peekaboo. Similar to my Celine 16. They're like in a really similar size. I describe this as like kind of like the mushroom brown. I don't think they do this color anymore. I'm not sure, but I did see it when I went into the boutique earlier this year. Kind of fell in love with the color and once again ordered it on Joma Shop. They had it for a pretty good discount, maybe 30-35% off. This surprisingly also fits a ton. Mostly because I don't ever like close the top. I think that also kind of distorts the leather. So I just use it with the top open, but you can close it and create that signature mini peekaboo look. But I normally just use it, kind of leave it open. And because it has an open top, or it can have open top, it fits the same amount as the Celine 16. They both have dividers in the middle, but so It doesn't fit as much as it could if it didn't come with a divider, but honestly, it's easy for me to kind of separate things out and easier for me to find things because things don't get lost. And I don't use this with an organizer. I don't use an organizer for my Celine 16 either. And this is a perfect bag for, once again, more of a formal occasion if I'm going to the office. I did take this on a work trip and it worked really, really well at the airport even. And this comes with a removable and adjustable strap. So depending on your shorter strap preference, you can adjust it. So that's one advantage this has over the Celine 16. But I do love both of them for what they are. And I've really loved using both of these. And then the newest bag in my collection, I won't talk about this one as much because I just did a review video, is the Goyard Bohan. I'm struggling to hold this because it has all my stuff in it. This is my only Goyard bag that I have now. I once did own the Mini Andre before. Wasn't quite exactly what I needed. I have this now in place of the Mini Andre, which works better because it has a shorter strap for handles and it comes with a crossbody. I found the Mini Andre a little bit awkward for me, but people love it. To each their own. I much prefer to have this in my collection. I was looking for a kind of carefree, so canvas, bag that also zips up top. That wasn't from Longchamp because I already have Longchamp. It's my work bag and a diaper bag, travel bag, whatever. And that's really fraying, so I might need to replace that soon as well. But it has a zipper, really good capacity, sturdy, very, very sturdy strap. Goes well with anything because of the color combination that I chose. So this has been my daily bag ever since I got it a couple weeks ago. So it's been great. I will leave my review on this one in the comment section down below if you are curious about this bag. There's not a whole lot of reviews you can watch on YouTube. So been really loving this. This probably will be the most used bag for the next couple months as we go into fall and winter season. Okay, so I will also now get to my more of a contemporary designer, if you will, high street kind of bags, but I won't review my Longchamp Le Pliage small. I do have it in black. That is my diaper bag usually. I have taken it traveling also, and it's like in falling apart kind of a style, so I won't share that. But I have that. I have the Longchamp also Le Pliage backpack, also in black canvas. That's also a diaper bag. I kind of alternate between the two depending on where I need to be and how hands-free I need to be. If I need to be completely hands-free, then I use the backpack. If we're going to a restaurant where I need like bigger opening to be able to find things quickly as the kids are eating, then I take the tote. So those two have been a great addition to my collection, if you will, but they're mostly just used for those specific purposes, and I don't use it every day for my handbag, so it's not included in my collection video, but I do have those. Okay, the next two I have are the only dupes I have, and there's a good reason why. So these are the J. Crew Berkeley totes. This one is the original release. It's in that beautiful chocolate brown color. I think people still are looking to buy this, and it has been a couple years since I've bought this. This is in the chocolate brown. They have similar color, but it has more like a red. It's a different color. Thought about selling this, but I decided against it because I don't really have anything in this specific color. And I think like the deep dark brown is really hard to come by. And it's in that shoulder bag, open bucket bag style that I really enjoy using every fall winter season. So I might not be reaching for this often, but because at this point, I've had it for so many years, it'll be probably worth very little. So I kept this, but then this spring, summer, I also saw this color. This was a sunflower, whatever color it is, but it's like a beautiful yellow butter color. And I just really enjoy having like a light yellow color in my wardrobe. Yeah, look how good of a color pop that is against my black shirt, and I really just love the color. And this was on clearance, so I bought it for like $90, I think. So I've used this a couple times, not a lot, but I think even for that, it's such like a good color. Fell in love with the color, so decided to add this to my collection. Not something that I use all the time because it's like in that very bright yellow color. Also not something that I'll reach for during fall and winter, but just for the pop of color in the spring, summer, decided to add this, and I thought this was a really nice pop of color that I have, because as you saw, a lot of my bags are just black, brown, and like kind of like taupe. So I really enjoy having this in my collection. I'm wondering if this is the oldest bag that I have, other than the J. Crew tube. Actually, I don't know. The Lumiere small croissant bag. This has gotten destroyed by one of our dogs. So it ripped, and I had to stitch it up because the leather repairs guy that's local here, he destroyed it with his shitty repair. So I kind of found I happen to have like thread that matched the color. So I just kind of stitched it up, kind of patched it up, and I still continue to use it. The reason why I still use this often is because of the color and capacity. It surprisingly fits a decent amount, and it's so comfortable because the strap is so thick. It looks tiny, but it fits like I said, a decent amount. And also it like would mark, because you know it's like a really light color, but I would be able to like wipe it up with like baby wipes and stuff. So like there's like color rub and things like that, like you can just take a baby wipe and it will come off. And I have spilled so many things inside. This is like, even if I wanted to get rid of this bag, it will no longer be worth it because it's so dirty, and like it's been well loved. It's like not clean, it's embarrassing, but I use this a lot when I have to be hands-free with the kids, going to the playground or indoor playground, anywhere where my kids will be both running two separate ways. I need something zippable that stays on my body, that has all my valuables in it. And maybe like there will be a separate diaper bag, like the Le Pliage bag from Longchamp I take with me. I will put all my essentials in here and just kind of wear it cross-body, keep my belongings safe, and then I will take the diaper bag separately. And I've been using it for that occasion. A lot of times I do reach for the Uniqlo moon bag, half moon bag, whatever they call it. I do use that, but there are times when I don't want to look super duper casual, so then I will reach for this. So it's been great for that occasion. I got this for, I think, half price, $600, maybe 40% off. I know it's harder and harder to find these on sale now, but please be extremely careful buying this secondhand, because I think there's a lot of fakes and dupes that you can be exposed to. Always get it from the reputable seller, but in terms of functionality, I still love this. It's not like I'll be able to get a lot of money for this if I did sell it, so I just enjoy it to the degree that I can, because it still has a specific purpose in my wardrobe. So that's it for today's video, you guys. This is coming up to 30 minutes. I'm going to see if I can cut it down a little bit, because no one will probably want to hear me talk for 30 minutes. But yeah, that's my entire collection of handbags. I do have two specific color bags that I want to add next year, one in white and one in red, believe it or not. But for this year, I'm done collecting bags. But a lot of these bags I've purchased from having sold something I used to own. But now I feel like I've really curated my collection to fit into my lifestyle, and for every bag I have a specific purpose, and for what occasion that I can carry the bag for. And I am really happy with what I currently have. That doesn't mean that my needs and wants won't change in the next couple of years, but for now I feel pretty comfortable with the number of bags that I have. I feel like I don't have too much or too little. And yeah, I've been really happy. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions about these bags, I've done reviews on basically most of these, so I'll link all of the review videos in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.